Hello. Oh, that sound. Hello. Can you hear me? Don't get me mixed up with Adele, will you? As if live on YouTube, live on Instagram, hello Instagram, and on Get Over Yourself on Facebook. We've got the Instagrammers coming on before the Facebookers. Sorry, YouTube, I can't see on there. But Instagram, they're piling on. Do you know what? And I went live at the same time. So who've we got? Lime Tree Living has got gold. Laws, hey, she'll be showing that medal off. Has got a silver. Let's have a look. And have we got Pip? Pip has a bronze. Absolutely glorious. Oh, and here they're coming on Facebook. Susan Gullett gold, Helen Simon silver, and Bridge Venables has got a bronze. Lovely. BB, never mind. Hi Donna. Hi Jilly. Jilly from Australia. Lovely to see you. I'm sure, presume it's the same Jilly. Watching on YouTube, Jilly. Gosh, it's worth doing then. Hi Teresa. Hi Bev. Hi Jennifer. So then, please do share it if you can be asked. Honestly, it really helps. It makes a difference. So please do share. Right then, quick. I didn't come on yesterday because I couldn't be asked. It's not that I couldn't be asked. Sometimes I just don't feel it. I don't want to. And if I don't want to be miserable to you, then I don't come on, because sometimes I do come on and I'm miserable, and other times I'm just feeling blah blah. And it's no coincidence, because I think sugar really does make such a difference to your mood. It massively does. Honestly, it's just such a downer. But I've decided 2 weeks, didn't I, of not having sugar in the week. Well, I've not done that this week. Oh, now my phone's ringing. Oh, I've no idea who that is. Cheltenham. It'll be one of them crappy calls. They can go. Right. So yeah, what day are we on today? Tuesday. Well, Monday, we went to Manchester and I went to see Tom Foolery, the poet, who was absolutely incredible. Just brilliant. I follow him on Instagram, probably Tom Foolery. He went viral in lockdown. He's 26 and his poems are amazing. I love poetry because Sam does a lot of poetry. Michelle on Instagram says she can't hear me. Turn your sound up then, Michelle. I presume. I don't know. I think it's all right. There's nothing wrong my end. So, and we went to the Ivy and it was lovely. And it was. And it's not everybody thinks it's going to be extortionate there, but it isn't the brasserie. It's just like normal prices. But it was really lovely. And we had the Christmas markets and I didn't eat badly at all, really. Not bad, but you just... Well, I did, I suppose. Well, I didn't. It's not what I call bad stuff. So I'm not even with it today. And like yesterday, I just thought, I just, after my run and my walk, I nipped into the garden centre and I bought an almondy. They do those down at the garden centre. Pip, if you're still on, which I doubt you will be, they do them down there, and that was the first one I'd had. And I'm not a big into cakes. I don't go, oh, I really crave a cake. I do with chocolate and ice cream, but cakes I don't. But if I see them, I think, oh, I'll have one of those. But I never sit here going, oh, I really fancy some Victoria sponge. I just don't. It's not my thing. But Emma, I don't know how I can be on mute. I'm a mute, can't hear you. People can't hear me on Instagram. I don't know what to do then. How do I unmute myself? Can you hear me now? Sorry, Facebook, just bear with. I don't know how to unmute on Instagram. I just don't. Let me have a look. Can't hear you. You have no requests. What does that mean? Invite to join. I'm just pressing all the buttons. Exclamation mark. I've got no questions. What does that mean? That's turn the video off. Oh, hang on, microphone. No, I've put myself on mute there. I'm not on mute. I don't know. I'm sorry, Instagram. I don't know what to suggest. I still can't hear. There's nothing. I don't know what to do. So you're just going to have to lip read. Or come and join me on Facebook. I've pressed all the buttons and now I've need a wee because of the stress of it. So So I'm really sorry, Instagram. I don't know what to do unless somebody knows what to do. I don't know how to get my sound on. Went off for me on Instagram, so I came on Facebook. Jackie Kerwin, she always brings her flowers. I love it. Sandra can hear, brilliant. Press the sound button. There isn't one. Can I comment myself? Hang on. I know this will be dead boring, but never mind. Yeah, there's the microphone, like that's mute, and that's, yeah, you are mute, but don't know why. I don't know why either. Probably Instagram saw me pop up and thought, well, I'm going to save everything from that pile of shit she's going to talk about. So, so should I just turn you off? Well, I'm sending over tech. I know, does it drive you mad, Kelly? It does. Do you know what? I'm not here. There's nothing I can do about it. I don't know whatsoever. Emma, thank you for joining me from Instagram. Thank you. Kirsty, thank you very much. Julie says she's feeling tired herself, but will feel better after a walk and can hear your Facebook words come up on Facebook. Brilliant. So, so yeah, I went into the garden centre after my run. I did a run yesterday afternoon. I went into the garden centre and I just knew I was going to do it. And didn't even talk myself out of it. And I had an almondy, and it was just lovely. I had it in the car and it really was lovely. But I also bought a chocolate brownie because I've got some ice cream left in the milking parlour. So last night when I was watching the final of Bake Off, won't put any spoilers on in case you haven't watched it, I have my chocolate brownie with ice cream, and then I put cream on top as well because I like how it goes all hard on the ice cream. I just do. Call me a pig. I'm not bothered. And I had that, but I had a gusto. I had a lovely vegetable enchilada thing, which was lovely. But then when tea was in the oven, I also had a bag of pop chips. I went into Tesco. I'm just being honest with you. This is how it is for me sometimes. What's the point of lying and saying, no, I never do that? Because obviously if I never did that, I'd be a size 8 because of all the fitness I do. But I don't. I do eat quite a lot. I like my food. But I prefer it when I'm eating healthier. I don't like it when I start getting the sugar cravings because it makes me tired. You know, the weight gain or the lack of weight loss, should I say, because I can maintain quite well. But the lack of weight loss is the least thing that bothers me. The thing that bothers me most when I overdo the sugar is the tiredness and how it affects my mood the next day. And that has got far worse now I'm menopausal. It's got a lot worse, the after reactions of having a sugar-filled day. So anyway, I had my almond in the car. I saved my brownie for later and I'm driving home. It's about 12 minutes away, if local people, it was Beetham. And then I'm driving through Carnforth. I'm going to go into Tesco because I was thinking of Diane Colonics Allen, who's on Instagram, who does my colonics sometimes. And she loves the Cadbury's bunnies, the snowmen they are, aren't they? Same bloody chocolate. They just use a different mould, the orange ones. I love them. Right, so Instagram, I'm going to have to switch off because I'm really sorry, Instagram. I'm going over onto Facebook. I don't know why there's no sound. This is when you need to do. Marie, I was thinking about you, about Macaton as well yesterday. So this is when you need to have it, isn't it? So I'm going to switch Instagram off. Bye. Sorry. Did you see that was my little sad face? Right, Instagram have gone. So just being honest, so I was driving at the traffic lights. I'm thinking, do you know what? I'm going to go and get some of those snowmen. I'm going to go and get 3 snowmen. I want the orange ones. I'm going to go and get them. So I did. I didn't even talk myself out of it. So I went into the car park and I just went in, didn't get a basket because I didn't want anything else. Went straight to the chocolate aisle. Not the chocolate aisle, the Christmas chocolate aisle. Because the thing is, at this time of year, there's 2 places. There's the Christmas chocolate aisle and then there's the chocolate aisle. So I went straight to the Christmas chocolates, saw the bunnies. They didn't have orange ones. So I was quite disappointed. I thought I'll have to make do with just a normal one. And I thought, well, I won't just get one. I'll get 2 of those. And then I saw the Kit Kat bunnies, whatever they are, Santas. And they're nice. So I got 2 of those. And then I got 1 mint. Is it Kit Kat or what's the other one called? No, Malteser mint. So I got 5 of them. And then I thought, do you know what? While I'm here, I have no crisps at home. I know I'm going to have a lovely gusto tonight, a vegetable enchilada. But do you know what? I'm going to get a bag of pop chips. I've not had pop chips for quite a while. I used to eat loads of them. And so I went and got a sour cream pop chips. And then I'm in the car and I had 2 of the chocolate things on the way home and they were lovely. So that means I've got 3 left and some pop chips. So they go in the cupboard. I thought, I'm not having them now. I've got work to do. So I did. I sat and I ate them later. I had them while I was doing tea. I had a big bag of pop chips while I was doing tea, all to myself. Didn't even give Simon any. And then I had 2 of the chocolate things before tea and 1 after tea. And then I had my chocolate brownie and ice cream and cream. And then I went to bed after Bake Off. And that's why this morning, lo and behold, I'm tired. I'm so tired. But I got up at 6:30. I've done my 20-minute qigong. I've been out and done a 3-mile walk, just slow with Luther. I've come home and done a 10-minute hit plus another 10 minutes of sort of exercises that I do, so 20 minutes. And I've sat down at 9 o'clock and started work. So I've done plenty. I've done nearly 10,000 steps. You know, I've burnt already. Let me have a look. I've burnt already. Let me check my watch. 600 calories. So yeah, that's marvellous. But I'm tired. And I think, oh, do you know what I mean? Sometimes I'm just that way out. And it's what you do most of the time that makes the biggest difference. Now, I hate it when I do that every day, indefinitely, because you obviously do put weight on. You feel like a slovenly slug. It's awful. So, well done, Sarah, for doing a short 20-minute walk. I did 30 minutes workout. Oh, I'm with you. That's what I've done. Feeling motivated. Brilliant. And isn't it amazing? So let me just have a look. Sorry about the no sound on Instagram. I love how all of you have jumped onto Facebook. So what do you do? So just think, say the 2 pillar, people call it pillars, don't they? Pillars, sleep. I mean, mine would be sleep, water, exercise, nutrition, sleep, exercise, water, nutrition, and then probably recovery. They'd be the 5 things that I'd focus on. But quite often, what women tend to do especially is when they're not doing one, say if you'd done what I'd done yesterday and you'd eaten well and then you went and had, 5 chocolate items from Tesco with a bag of pop chips and your tea and chocolate brownie with ice cream and cream. So if you were doing that in the day, would you think, I've just eaten crap? Or would you think and then sack off your workout and the next day you'd sack it off? Oh, what's the point? Because I ate all that yesterday, what's the point? That is what so many people do. And I think that's what a lot of people's downfall is. There's no need to be all or nothing. You can, you might be getting shit sleep, for instance. You might be getting absolutely crap sleep. So obviously getting crap sleep makes you tired. Then you lose your motivation muscle when that happens. You think, oh, I can't be bothered. You get up and you scroll, so who does this when they wake up? Alarm goes off. So, I'm not going to snooze. I'm going to do good. I'm not going to snooze. So instead of not snoozing, phone and you're lying on the floor, lying in your bed like that. I won't share that video because what's the point? Let me do that. Look at me working. Oh, you can see the reflection of me in my watch. Oh, that's a bit weird. So you're just doing that. 20 minutes will pass and before you know, you'll be feeling even shitter, more tired, more fed up because you filled your face with sugar the night before and then you can't get out of bed and then you're moaning at your partner and blaming him. And like I said in the blurb, a fly might fart in the next town to you and that can just be enough to make you have a shit day. To think, do you know what, I'm not going to go to the gym. I was going to meet my friend for a walk. I'm going to text her. I'm not coming. I've had a bad night's sleep and I'm feeling a bit crap and a fly's farted in Beaconsfield, so I'm not coming. Oh, I'm just going to go back to bed. Psyche makes a coffee. That never happens in our house because I never drink coffee. I hate it. And I don't have hot drinks in the morning. I just don't understand it. I'm not judging people who do, but it's just not something to do. So Sam's never, ever in his life bought me a cup of anything hot in bed. In fact, I don't think he's bought me a cup of anything because you wouldn't have a wine at that time of the morning, would you? So he might have bought me juice, actually, green juice. I've had a few of those in bed, I must admit. But you're saying that, oh, can you bring us a coffee? And do you know what? There's some bourbons. Yeah, no, they're not in the biscuit tin because I didn't want anybody to know I had them. They're in the sewing tin. There's some chocolates in the sewing tin. There's a bag of chocolate orange buttons. Do you know what? Fuck it, I'm just going to have them. Forget the bourbons. You know, get me the chocolate orange buttons. They're in the sewing tin behind the bread bin. So, and then you eat those in bed because that's what happens. So now you've really onto a shit day. So, but it doesn't have to be all or nothing. You don't have to, just because you've eaten loads of sugar, you don't have to sack off your workouts as well. You don't have to sack off going to bed early. You can still go to bed and not take your phone to bed, even if you've had an absolute shite day when it comes to having sugar. Even if you've eaten shockingly and you did what I did yesterday, doesn't mean to say you have to go to bed late, scrolling, watching Netflix till 1 a.m. So I've got hiccups now. Sorry. How the hell Simon had those for 4 or 5 days, I will never know. They've gone now, by the way. But it doesn't. So I've made a point this morning of getting up decent early. I've got my Thriver test coming, just a notification. Decent early time. Got 7.5 hours good sleep. I was up and doing my stuff. And will I eat sugar or not today? Do you know what I might? I don't know. I'm not going, oh, I'm not going to do it. I'm not in that mindset at the moment. I wish I was all the time, but I'm not. But I know I've used this analogy a lot, and it's not my analogy, this one. This is one that I've heard loads of other places. But when you sack it off just because you've eaten a bar of chocolate or just because you've eaten an almond from the garden centre, when you sack it off, this is the analogy you use. If you break down on the M6 or wherever you are, the M74, the M25, the M1, if you break down on the motorway because you've had a blowout, you've got a puncture on your driver's side front wheel. Oh, good God. So you have to pull in carefully, get out your car, go on the embankment, call the AA, unless you're going to change it yourself. Wouldn't really recommend it on the side of a motorway, unless you've got cones and everything and all that, just being safe. So you go up the embankment and then you think, right, the AA is going to be half an hour. So you're waiting there and it's pissing it down. So do you think, oh, come on, it's only going to take him 10 minutes to change that tire. It might take me 40 minutes if I tried it, but the AA going to be 10 minutes and I'll be off. Oh, actually, hang on. Do you know what I think I'm going to do? Actually, I'm going to get my knife out because I carry a knife in the glove box. I don't really. I'm going to get my knife out. And before he comes, I'm going to slash the passenger side front tyre and I'm going to slash the 2 rear tyres while I'm at it. I might as well. I've slashed the front one, so I might have slashed the other 3. Sod it. What's the point? I can't drive anyway on one, so I might as well slash the other 3. And then the AA man can just change all 4. So it's going to take a lot longer for me to get back where I was. I've never used this bit of an analogy before. I'm making this up now as I go along. So, yeah, it's going to take him a lot longer. And he might not be able to do one of them because he might only have, I've got 1 spare tyre. He might carry 2 spare ones. Then he's going to have to order the other tyre. And so it's going to take him way longer for me to get up and running and back on the road and feeling great again and heading where I need to and want to go. But I don't know. I've slashed one. I may as well slash the other 3. Whereas if I just leave it at the one, the AA man's going to come get my tyre out of the back of the car, put that on, and I'm on the way. I'm back on the path where I need to be a lot quicker. So it's the same. It's the absolute same thing. So why do you do it? Just because you've had an almond from a garden centre, you've thought, sod it, what's the point? The next day and the next day and the next day. So I just want you to keep that in mind, please. We've still got 111 people on. It's just gone down to 100. We've had 111 on for ages. It's a good sign, 111. Look at that, Jacqueline. No, not anymore, boss. Thanks to you. I'm Nordic, even in the dark, early hours of the morning. I can't thank you enough. Helping with my unexpected angry too. Absolutely brilliant, Jax. She's loving the Nordic walking. She did my Nordic walking course. It's fabulous. Well done. It really does help because you're taking ownership, Jax. You're doing brilliant. Janet, enjoy Zumba. Gail, glad it makes you laugh. I haven't done a fly fart, did you? Teresa, Christmas chocks are calling to me. I've locked them in the understairs cupboard and given them my son I've got to share this. Look at this, everybody. Christmas chocks are calling me. I've locked them in the understairs cupboard and given the key to my son in York. I love women. A man would never do that in a million years. Well, generalising, they might, so I can't really say that, can I? Sarah Rosanna, no, we never found the cause of Simon's hiccups. They just went. Flora wants to know, how long do a walk a day? It varies. I did an hour this morning, but it was slow. It wasn't what I call a proper walk. I was walking, but I didn't have my poles with me. And I have to keep waiting for Luther because he sniffs in the morning and we're out on the shore. And it's, you know, it's cruel to take a dog out and never let them sniff. You've got to let them have a bit of sniffing. But it's not what, so it's what I call an unproductive walk. But I just used it to enjoy being out rather than sort of fitness. But I still did 3 miles. But I'm going to change it up a bit in the morning. I'm going to get up, do my qigong, which I'm loving. I love my new office. I've just changed it round, taken the bed out. We've got the sofa bed in here now, so it's just so much nicer. It feels, for the first time ever, I've got a proper office at home. So I did my qigong, lit my candles this morning, and then did the walk. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just go out for a 20-minute walk with Luther in the morning to take him, and Simon then can take him later, and I can go out for a proper walk or run. Yeah, but do you know what? Even 20 minutes in the morning, if you do 20 minutes of a good walk, of a blast, you know, stay safe. It's up to you where you go. It really does make a difference to your day. So Fiona says, I heard something recently. Does it heal or you harm you? Still mega failed today and made my gut 100 times worse. Self-sabotage big time. Fiona, we all do it, don't we? We all do it. I knew as I was eating all that last night that I'm going to pay for it today with tiredness. Because it does. Just think what your body's got to do. It's got to release all that insulin. Oh my God, look at all this sugar. All this sugar, what am I going to do with it? I need to store it quickly so your pancreas releases insulin to go and mop it all up and take it round. And if you're not burning it, if you don't use it, then it's stored in your fat cells in your body. And that's what happens. And that's why you get the sugar highs and lows, because you get an insulin response every time you eat, you know, sugar like that. Whoa, and it's up and down and up and down. So it's a nonsense, really. Let's have a look. See, Emma did a whole chocolate orange on Mondays. Stevie bought it to share. He was looking for Oh, that's hilarious. I did a whole bloody chocolate orange on Monday. Stevie bought it to share. He was looking for it all week. Oh, don't you love it? I just love, this is just real life, real women. It is. I don't want anybody feeling shit. I don't want anybody thinking they're crap just because they've stuffed a whole chocolate orange in the face. And let me tell you now, chocolate oranges are not like they used to be. They're hollowed out, the pieces. They did the same with Toblerones. They've put bigger gaps in Toblerones. So now when you eat a Toblerone, you don't do that with the thing. You know, it doesn't go up your nose because they've made more gaps. It was either that or put the price up. So they're still cheap, but the lighter. And the bit in the middle of the chocolate orange, you know, the centre column used to be massive and chunky. Now it's just hardly anything. And don't get me going on Wars Viennetta. I will never, ever, ever in my life buy a Wars Viennetta again. They're shite. Honestly, Edwina hates me saying that word. I'm not bothered. I used to love a cheap ice cream, Wars Viennetta, you know. I hate cheap ice cream, but on a Wars Viennetta, I used to love it. I could eat one to myself. You know, I'd get one. Don't like the mint ones or anything, just a normal Wars Viennetta. I used to love them years ago. I've one now. They're utterly disappointing. All the chocolate wafers inside are more like a chocolate slither. They're rubbish, absolutely rubbish. So save your 99p. And for that price, you can get 1.5 Cadbury's Snowman. So yes. So don't ever feel bad for stuffing a chocolate orange in your mouth. Don't feel bad for giving your son to the key to your son in York because you got the Christmas. You could just not buy them. But you know, even giving the key won't work for me. I'd just pull the door off. If I was that desperate, I'd either go and get them anyway, because people say, oh, don't have them in the house. Doesn't make any difference to me. Once I decide I really want something, I'll just go and get it. So I don't know which, I'm not even bothered which way round it goes today. I've got my 7.5 hours sleep. I've done my fitness. You know, I'm cracking on with my work today. So if I eat chocolate, I'm not going to bother. I'm not going to give myself a hard time. But I will get to the state. I love it, love it, love it. You know, last fortnight, I have just not eaten any crap in the week, and I have felt so much better because of it. But that's the choice I'm making. Why do we not choose the things that make us feel better? Why do we not choose eating really healthily, especially in the week when we've got loads of other stuff to do, because it makes us feel so much better? Why don't we choose to get up early and go and do the workout or the walk? I mean, I do choose that nearly all the time, so because it's such a habit which I love, love, love. But the one habit that I do still do is I still give into. I'm not talking when I go for it. I'm not talking about, oh yes, let me have half a Toblerone. No, I'm talking about, right, let's go and get a box of salted billionaire caramel magnums and eat all 3 of them, because I do that sometimes, you know. I've not done that for a while, actually. Perhaps I shouldn't have put that thought into my head. I did see them yesterday in Tesco, and I did stand. Right, who does this? Right, I'm going to just give you a bit of role play now. Who does this? Is my chair in the way? No, let me move. Who does this? Right, pretend this is this. Right, you can't see me up here. Right, I'll have to go back here. Right, pretend this is the aisle. Right, I've already got, bear in mind, I've already got in my hand, and I am embarrassed in case somebody sees me. I don't even have a... And the ladies at the checkout will know where they're going. I didn't get a basket, and I just literally had 5 little of those Christmas chocolates in my hand and a bag of pop chips. So anybody seeing me would have known, oh, I hormonal woman there. And I could have said, and I did say to myself, if I see somebody, will I just say they're for the children, but they don't live at home anymore. It's obvious for me, fat bitch, you know, greedy bitch, walking round Tesco, look at her, in her hand, bold as brass. So anyway, I thought I'll just go and have a look down the ice cream aisle, knowing that I'd got half a tub left in the freezer. But I thought, what if I want more? You know, so there's me with it in my hand, and I stand for ages. Look, I'll kneel. I won't kneel, it's just that you can see me. And I'll stand for ages. And I stood there. What should I do? Oh, they've got those lovely, they've got Biscoffs, but they get a bit like that. Oh, now they do have those billionaire ones, which I do like, the Magnums. They've got a box of 3. No, because I'll just eat them. I'll just eat them when I get home. I'll probably have one in the car. I'm going to have these. I've got these. So that's Sally. Stop slashing your tyres. You don't need them. You don't need them. Oh, for fuck's sake. And as I'm doing this, I see another woman doing the same, and then she goes and gets a box of dairy milk. I thought, she's made the decision on the way here, that one, just like I did with these. So anyway, and I'm standing there, and I think I'm looking a bit, so I just wander up and down a bit, and then I go back. And then I see that the billionaire ones, they also have them in the little minis, Magnum minis, 6 of them. Oh, I could get those. I could get those because they're smaller. So I could have those. But what am I trying to kid? There's 6 of them instead of 3. So I'll just eat 6 smaller ones instead of 3 big ones. And then I start getting on my own tits. I think, oh, fuck it. And I just go to the checkout. So I didn't get them. I didn't get them in the end. But I wasted, it must have been literally 2.5 minutes. No, that isn't a long time. But 2.5 minutes stood there holding my chocolate and my pop chips under my arm, having a conversation about whether I should get these ice creams. Who does that in Tesco or Waitrose or Sainsbury's? Who has conversations with themselves about stuff like this? You know, Linda, I'm exactly the same. Sandra Anderson, all or nothing for me too. In for 1 choco bar, in for the lot. Anything multi-pack, it's gone. Ice cream tub, gone. The list goes on, and I'm okay. This is me too. Oh, do you know what? Apple and lemon was lovely, so it's balanced. Emma, yes, it is balanced. It is. It really is. So if you're doing that, don't beat yourself up. But do you know what I find helps? Putting yourself into a good mindset, doing your fitness, getting up and going for a walk, drinking your water, going to bed earlier, stopping scrolling on social media. All these little things help with your desire to want to feed yourself inane shit. I promise it helps. It really does. Menopause, can't make a decision to save my life. See, look, everybody's doing it. We all do it. So, right. So don't forget, you can still, if you want, I've not even put the link on today. It was on this morning. To see so many of you have signed up for the, what's it called? I've not told you what it's called yet. I'm not telling you to the 1st of December to my brand new January program. I tell you, that'll be putting you in a better mind frame to not have crap, but crap is allowed in January. I'm purposefully going to do my first live in the private Facebook group on the 1st of January, sat eating a mince pie, because I don't want you to think, because it doesn't work for us. It does not work for us. The same old, right, starting Weight Watchers, starting Slimming World, starting whatever. No chocolate in January, no sweets, no wine, no this, no that. Why do we focus on no? Let's focus on what we can put in instead, and let's crowd out that desire. But I don't want anybody feeling crap because they've gone and shoved a whole chocolate orange and told Stevie that the dog ate it, because that's probably what she did. And he's been looking for it all week. I don't want anybody feeling bad to do that. I don't want anybody feeling bad, because that's when the shit hits the fan. That's when you stay the same for another 12 months. You're exactly the same. So Barbara buys the packet of 6 small magnums. I think they are for children, but it limits me just to have one. I don't buy the big ones. I would eat them all at once. Barbara, I'm impressed. Yeah, see, I'd eat 6 all at once, little ones. Well, not all at once. I might make them last a couple of days. Sharon says, I don't drive, so I tell myself having to carry all the chocolate home burns a few more calories. I bet you really do tell yourself that. Yeah, it's no, you're mad. Claire Louise, we all talk to ourselves. So that's it. So yeah, a lot of you will be joining me in January, and I can't bloody wait. I can't. But don't leave it till then. Please don't leave it till then. Don't leave it till then to... I'll talk about it tomorrow if I come on live, the sodic conversation. I'll talk about it tomorrow, and the perils of leaving it till January. What is the point? You deserve more than that. You deserve more than you treating yourself badly for the next 5 weeks, getting little sleep because you're scrolling, not drinking your water because you can't be arsed, feeding yourself inane crap all the time because you've got yourself into such negative mindset. You deserve more than that through December, because December's full on with everything. You've got to think of everybody else in December, and you come last. Well, we're not having anybody using that as an excuse. Oh, I think about everybody else and I'm bottom of the list. It's just a posh excuse, love. So we're not having it. So I'll talk about that tomorrow. So thanks ever so much. Please share these videos. If you find them useful or you really relate to them, please just tag somebody in it. I really appreciate it when you do that, because it does make a difference. All right. And I hope you're enjoying the quotes that we're putting on every morning. I didn't just want to put promo posts on. I'm promoting my January thing very differently this year. I'm doing an experiment with myself. The tribe is open on Friday, good Black Friday, for 1 day only. But that's not to be confused with those black squares we're putting on. That's me talking about my big program that I'm bringing in January. The simplest, most basic thing I've ever done as part of a 31 day program. But the tribe is opening, so look out. I'll come on Friday and remind you, and I'll put the link on Friday. So I hope you're liking the quotes. I love a quote. I don't often post quotes, because a quote, if it resonates with me, I've tried to pick ones that resonate with me. Please do read them and just think, and just let it sink in. I've snuck a few of my own in there as well. They'll stand out like a sore thumb. All these fancy quotes coming on. And then one of mine will pop up. So I hope you're enjoying them. So well done, all you lot. Amanda, you're more than welcome. 6-pack from Waitrose. We don't have a Waitrose near us. All right, thanks, Mandy, and I will see you maybe tomorrow, maybe Thursday, but probably tomorrow, I imagine. Oh no, it's Thursday tomorrow, isn't it? See, what do we do? I do a live in my membership on a Thursday, a live fitness every Thursday at 9:30. So if I come on, it'll be the before or after that. I might treat an early morning one. 35 minutes too long. I want to keep them under half an hour. Lots of love and speak soon. Where's the stop button? Have a great day. Don't be slashing 4 tyres. It's the height of bad manners. Be aware, once you've slashed one, ask yourself the question, do I want